guys, what's up? My name is T-Space, and welcome back to another episode of The One and Only. And basically, in this series, you, the viewer, tell me what I can and cannot do. Now, there are no restrictions for this series. You can tell me to do whatever you want, no matter how awesome or how stupid it may be. I will not question it. Now, if you do want to be featured, or you want your loadout to be featured, go ahead and just leave a comment down below. Tell me your loadout, and whichever one gets thumbs up the most, I will feature in the next episode. But for this episode, I'm using the FAMAS because I think the FAMAS is kind of underappreciated. The FAMAS got a huge nerf after the first patch in March, I think, and basically it made it so the FAMAS had enormous recoil, the clip size was cut down, and overall just everyone hated it. So I'm trying to give the FAMAS a little love. But basically I personally like this gun. I like this gun a lot. It's really good in pretty much all ranges. I mean, most people kind of categorize this gun as a close range weapon because it has about 1,000 RPM. But before I get into that, the attachments, if you haven't noticed, are the red dot sight, the heavy barrel, and the foregrip. I think this setup is quite good for every situation. But then again, this is my personal setup. I like using the heavy barrel. I like using the foregrip on it, and of course, I like using the red dot. I just like how the red dot kind of looks. But back to the RPM. Now, since it has a very high RPM, a lot of people just categorize it as a close range weapon. Right there, I could barely see anything of that guy. All I could see was his head, and I burst in 2 to 3 shots, and I got a headshot like pretty fast. But although it seems like it's meant for close range, the gun has the capability to go for far range shots. You just have to know how to control the rate of fire, and I guess you could say the recoil. Now, the way I control the recoil and rate of fire of this gun is by bursting. Now, when I say bursting, I actually mean bursting, not the, oh, you need to burst in 10 round shots. No, that's not bursting, that's spraying, but calling it something different. So I'm actually bursting with this gun to 2 to 3 shots and making at least a 0.5 second delay between each burst. So, the recoil pops back down to where it normally is, and I can take an accurate shot. By doing this, I get a lot of, 2-shot bursts, basically meaning if I shoot 3 bullets in 2 bursts, I can pretty much 6-shot a guy at almost any range. Given that the lowest damage of this gun is, I think, 18.4. I think 18.4 times 6 is above 100. So if you hit 6 bullets anywhere on the person, they'll probably die. Actually, most likely they'll die unless they're hiding behind something and the bullet becomes a lot weaker, or some random thing that DICE has added into the game that most of us don't know. But since it has a high RPM, that's a big fault. But also another fault is the low ammo capacity that you have. With this gun, you only have 26 bullets at max. Unless you don't have one in the chamber, you only have 25. So counting your bullets, or basically conserving your bullets, is very, very important with this gun. If you don't know how to control your bullet spread or your bullet count, then you're going to be doing you're actually going to be wasting more than you're actually going to be killing. You're going to be wasting a lot more bullets on one person, and you'll be reloading more. That's probably the one thing you don't want to be doing with this gun. You do not want to be reloading all the time with this gun, because the gun has the slowest reload out of all the assault rifles, and it kind of comes up to par with most of the LMGs. Some it even takes longer. So I think the reload time for the FAMAS is about 3.5 seconds, which is extremely long, and you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to take yourself out of the game for 3.5 seconds. I mean, that's just boring. I mean, come on. But anyhow, when you are conserving your bullets, you need to make sure that you have enough shots to just take out maybe 2 guys. To tell you the truth, with the 26 round clip, you have the ability to take out at least 3 guys if all your bullets hit. Now, I say this because it takes about 6 shots, like I said before, to actually kill a guy. So averaging that out, that takes about you can average about 3 guys, let's say. So the difficulty for this weapon, I would say, is about a 9 if you're going for far range shots. But if you're going for close range shots, I would say it's about a 3. So it's pretty easy close range, of course, but long range, you'll probably have to get used to it. If you do want to copy, the way I use this gun, you're going to have to play really, really slow. You're not going to be rushing into the combat or anything like that. You're going to be, sitting back trying to get those long-range shots. But of course, you have the ability to, get those close-range shots a lot faster. So if you practice on the long range shots with this gun, this is pretty much a versatile weapon. Now, am I saying this is the next M16A3? No, I'm not, because the M16A3 is pretty much the most balanced. Well, that's debatable. I wouldn't say it's the most balanced, but it's the most used assault rifle in the game, because a lot of comp players actually use it and they think it's, you know, the best gun in the game. That alongside with the AEK. But the game is actually wrapping up. I do hope you enjoyed this first episode of The One and Only. And leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought. Give me a like or dislike so I know for sure. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And once again, my name is T-Space, and I will catch you guys later.